Today I am at the grand opening of the Heartland Harvest Garden south of Kansas City. This is a potager, or menu garden. Here vegetables, flowers, and herbs mingle to provide food for the table. The garden is maintained with organic methods. Here, tomatoes and basil are planted together to ward off pests. The seed-to-plate greenhouse lies in between the menu garden and the apple celebration court. The trees are still young, but they are bearing fruit, and in a few years this will be a shady, comfortable spot. Here, in the vineyard, there are roses which monitor the environment for grapes, red buds with edible flowers that represent the use of Judas tree blossoms in flavoring wine, purple hazelnuts for coloring wine, evergreen Oklahoma oak to represent the cork used for the wine stoppers, and Taylor juniper from Nebraska. In addition, of course, to a variety of grapes. There are wine samples and a map of Missouri wineries. You can visit MissouriWine.org to find out more. This is Rosalind Creasy's garden, author of Recipes from the Garden. Here are edible flowers and strawberries from the garden for sampling. This is Barbara Damroch's author's garden. These are cold frames. She uses them with her husband, Elliot Coleman, at their farm in Maine to grow crops year-round. Here we have Peach Plaza. This is the quilt garden. The plants are young, but when they grow, there will be a pattern of different colors, shapes, and sizes laid out like an old-fashioned quilt. Right now I'm in the middle of the orchard garden. The orchard garden features varieties of plants from jujube to pawpaw that grow well in Missouri's climate. This Kansas star quilt is composed of forage crops, which are native Midwest grasses used in animal feed. This seasonal vegetable garden is arranged in a Villandry quilt pattern. The crops will be rotated at least 3 times a year to maintain soil quality. In the background lies a Missouri barn where a chef is giving a stir-fry demonstration. Once completed, the silo will offer an aerial view of the various quilt patterns. There is a gardening store and a farm fresh stand at the foot of the silo. The Fun Foods farm caters to younger gardeners and will contain a water conservation court, the Tutti Frutti maze, a chicken coop, an organic garden, the caterpillar courtyard, a worm dig for vermicomposting, a future classroom space, and the special vegetable garden. Today there is a salsa making demonstration. This vermicomposting station allows kids to dig for the worms. It also uses food scraps from the different tasting areas. Construction is still underway in the rest of the Heartland Harvest Gardens. This area will eventually feature an insectaries garden that will highlight beneficial bugs, and the pond in the background will be used to host kids' activities. There will also be a beehive, and a section devoted to giant plants like enormous Japanese pumpkins.